precisely. Two best buds, precisely. Drinking beer and talking about stuff, precisely. Beau and Tony, precisely. Playing and reviewing games, precisely.
How's it going, everyone? This is Precisely Podcast number 4.
Number 444.
Quattro.
That's right, guys. We're back for another episode. We're talking about beer, video games, just some other quality conversation.
All the conversations, all the funny topics that we want to talk about and don't want to talk about.
And we're so glad you guys are enjoying this and the feedback and everything. It's great.
Absolutely love it. So thank you guys for listening, supporting, all that. And thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Beau.
Thank you.
You the man.
You're the man.
But you're actually the man.
I appreciate it. I mean, we're in my game room. That's about it. We're 50-50 partners, you know. Whatever this comes to. Yeah.
Yeah, 50-50, yep.
So, let's talk about beer.
All right. Today we have, what is it? Evilution.
Evilution.
From Doc G's Brewing Company.
So tell me about this. It's a Imperial IPA, is what the label says. It has an octopus on the label, which I love octopuses, so.
I do like the purple color, too. And the octopus looks a little mean. I like that.
It's an evil octopus.
Yeah.
Octopi,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's singular, it's octopi, right? Or is it an octopus?
Dude, I have no idea.
All right.
And we're probably not the people to be commenting on grammar after, ukulele.
True that. So let's crack it open, see how it tastes. It's foaming up.
It's good. It's smooth. I don't know. It's hearty.
It is hearty. I like that word for it.
Thick, kind of.
It is a thick beer.
Not the texture, but the taste.
Yeah, it has a lot of tongue textures to it.
Yeah.
Almost like molasses, but not thick like molasses. Just a sort of taste of molasses.
Yeah. So it says it's a northeastern fruity juicy with an evil kick. I don't know. Do you get that? I'm not getting much fruity, I don't think.
I get the evil. If anything, I taste sort of like berries from it. Like a blueberry, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Like right in the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's a strong beer. What's the percent on it?
8%.
8%. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
Medium,
like
I
my
guess.
limit when it comes to a beer.
Yeah, that's definitely. You know, I could have a couple of these, but
that's about it.
yeah. And then something like, 12%, you can have like one or half of one. And,
I don't even want one.
So, yeah, you can't be drinking that.
That's not for me.
Yeah.
I like liquor, but I don't like beer that's over 9%, let's say.
Yeah, speaking of liquor, I tried this this week. I tried Conor McGregor's whiskey, Proper 12. Did you hear about it?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was, not bad, I guess. I would put it right there with Jameson. It's pretty much the same. Taste is slightly different. Bottle's almost the same. Color's almost the same. Smell. Price point's, exactly the same.
What's the price then?
The price?
$30 a fifth?
Yeah. Right around 29, 28,
What's
whatever
it called?
it is.
Connor.
It's called Proper 12.
Okay.
Yeah, you should try
So is it
You'll
a 12
probably
year?
I think so, yeah.
Probably.
Or so they say.
What's Jameson?
I don't know.
I don't know
We
either.
should probably know that.
We should probably know that. That's all we drink.
Yeah.
When it doesn't come to beer, that's Jameson.
Yeah, so it was good. I don't know. It's always sold out everywhere. That was the first time I saw it, and it's been out must be 6 months at least. So I picked it up, and, it was good. I liked it.
Right on. Straight?
Yeah, straight. Definitely
Rocks?
straight. No rocks.
No rocks. All right.
Dude, I can't even afford ice.
I spent all my money on this audio equipment.
Yeah, seriously.
So I want to read the back of this can because I think it's different from what you read. So, Evilution Imperial India Pale Ale. Deceptive by its nature, this monster has been waiting in the deep to make its presence known. Be forewarned, the fruity overtones will lure you and entangle you in its grip. This beast is truly a creature that cannot be contained. I like that better than what you said.
Yeah, that's definitely a better description.
Yeah. Either way, it's a good beer. It's not something that I would necessarily go back to.
No, but it was a good try.
I did buy a few 6-packs of this. Mainly because it's on sale.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I like it. Not bad. So let's get into the topics.
Into the topics.
Topics.
All right. I wanted to talk about actually more about this Doc G's Brewing Company.
Okay.
So I looked it up earlier to see what they had to say about it, and found out the tap room it says permanently closed.
And where are they from?
They're in Iowa or Idaho, so one of those I states where it's real cold.
Where it's where. All right.
And I guess the last tweet they put out 6 months ago said they're closing down, but look for their beer. So I don't know. I don't know if they're done brewing or they're just trying to open up a new facility. But
interesting. And maybe that's why it was on the sale rack at the distributor that we get beer at.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm. Or it's expired beer. But I'm fine with that because, honestly, I feel like beer doesn't really expire.
No, it has to be real old, or just like some beers in particular don't age well, I guess.
Like a milk stout or a New England IPA, something with milk definitely does not age well.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't try that. I don't even like those when they're fresh, really.
Well, like a dairy type beer, even if they don't use milk, they use lactose or something like that.
Yeah, so they are doing like milkshake beers now, milkshake IPAs or something, I think.
I mean, that would be like a New England IPA, right?
I don't know, is it?
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, I think it's like...
And they just name it
super
milkshake.
milkshakey.
Like,
I don't know. That guy at work was telling me about
thick? Like a milkshake? Or
well,
what?
I think the flavor is like milkshakey.
I would hate that probably.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
No.
Dessert beers and stuff, not really my forte style.
I don't think milk should be mixed with alcohol.
Yeah.
Honestly. That's my opinion.
Yeah, you know what? Some people say milk and they put like an E where the I should be. Did you ever notice that?
Milk?
Yeah.
Milk?
Yeah.
No.
I like that you say it with an I.
Milk?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it's spelled, right?
Yeah, but some people are like milk.
No.
I know, that's not what it's called.
Is that a Pennsylvania thing?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Who says
I think it's
that?
more like Midwest, maybe.
I don't know about that.
Well, I do. A
All
little bit.
Well, do you want to get into topics?
Yeah, sure. Did you ever have nicknames as a kid? What were your nicknames growing up? Like, what did your parents call you or your friends?
I mean, my mom would call me by my middle name, my first and middle name all the time.
Yeah.
And I hated it. It was Beauhart, dinner's ready. Like, we would always play outside and play with all the neighborhood kids. My parents gave me and my sister a VHS camcorder, and we would just make up skits all the time. And my mom would ruin it by saying, Beauhart.
And you didn't want to show anyone that it's embarrassing or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't.
Well, when you're young, different things are embarrassing, I guess.
I didn't like my name.
Oh, really?
Growing up. No. I mean, Beau, you could make fun of all the time. Like, kids would say bow constrictor, bow and arrow, boner.
Dude, get some creativity going,
right?
Because that is not very good.
No, but they would make fun of it because it was a unique name. And nowadays, I embrace my name. I love my name. My name is who I am, and I really don't know that many other Beaus.
Yeah, I don't either.
Personally, I don't know that many Beaus. I've met other Beaus, and we connect on the Beau level. Being like, hey, you're Beau? I'm Beau? Awesome. We know what we've been through,
Yeah, I guess so.
All the picking on, this and that. But yeah, Beauhart, sort of, I don't know. Sort of weird, but I like it nowadays. And Hart was my grandfather's last name, so.
Oh, okay.
My mother's maiden name.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
I think that's cool to do that.
How about you?
Well, I was actually named after my grandfather. My first name, Anthony Tony.
I always thought you were just Tony.
Nope. Anthony's my real name. And
How
he
long
used to
have we
call me
known each
Anthony.
other?
Yeah, a while, right? 5-6 years. But yeah, I had all kinds of nicknames. I still do. Friends still give me
P-Town.
nicknames.
We got to come up
No,
with a nickname.
Pantone.
Pantone.
Kayla
Oh, yeah.
calls me. Your wife calls me Pantone.
Pantone. Why did I say P-Town?
I don't know. It's
Whatever.
similar, I guess.
Sort of.
I guess Toner.
Toner?
T-Bone I got a couple times.
I don't know about toner. That sounds like a ink cartridge in a
Yeah.
printer.
Yeah.
No,
David calls me Toner McBoner.
I like that.
He
But I don't like
puts
David.
it in a little song. But, yeah.
I would be called Beau Schmo.
Tony Baloney.
I like Tony Baloney.
I'm not a fan.
I would never call you that.
Yeah.
But like if
It's
you were
catchy, kind
if
of.
you were a kid, still,
Yeah.
you know, like my little cousin or something, I'd call you Tony Baloney for
Yeah.
sure. I don't know. Beau Schmo was like my nickname in middle school when Jackass was a big thing.
Okay.
I also had a video camera, not the VHS camera, but like a mid 8 camera, I think it was, or a high 8 camera it was
Like
called.
digital or something?
It was like on the verge of digital, but also film. It was like this small little VHS,
Those small
Yeah,
cartridges.
little
Yeah, I
tape.
know what you mean.
right? And we were called the Crazy Crew,
Yeah.
TCC, and
Okay.
we had this song. It was called "The Crazy Crew." We piss and poo. We do stunts too,
That's horrible.
and so should you.
That's so middle school.
So middle school, but yeah, we did some really dumb stuff back in the day, jumping off of like roofs into like big snow piles to
Yeah.
pooping off of gymnasiums, not gymnasiums, but like outside
Pooping?
parks. Yeah, big poops. Yeah.
All right, we're done. Next topic.
All right.
What do you got for me?
So this one's might touch at home. I don't know, but what was a childhood fear of yours?
Oh, I think we talked about fears before, but
Did we?
still scared of spiders. Still don't like needles.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Childhood fear. I mean, I guess like
I was thinking
getting
more so
lost,
like movie wise. Like, what's something that you saw that
oh
like
my gosh,
that
dude.
like
Freddy
scared the hell?
Krueger, bro.
Okay.
One time, me and my cousin were like watching. I don't know what it was. One of those Freddy Krueger movies.
Mhm.
And I remember for some reason my cousin's like, "Oh yeah, he can go anywhere. He can come through the lamp and get you." And they had like a big lamp hanging in their
Yeah.
living room, so I'm all freaked out, like keep looking up at the lamp, right? And then I remember like we went and like hid under the table in the dining room or something. Dude, I was so scared. I was a scared kid. I don't think I got over a lot of my fears.
Oh, same. But I feel like any kid at a young age is scared.
Yeah, and it's only like certain ones, I guess. And now, it doesn't bother me at all. But the girl from The Grudge, I went to see that movie in the theaters. My mom took me, and dude,
Which
I
one's
couldn't.
that? I know
She
the
has
Ring.
like long hair.
The
It's
Ring,
similar to that,
right?
It's similar to that.
No.
Yeah, it's similar to the Ring girl, I think.
How's the difference?
Well, I don't remember that well because I don't like it, so I don't watch it.
Okay.
But
I
dude,
know I've
was in-
seen it.
Yeah.
She came out of the TV, or was that the Ring?
No, that's the Ring. Yeah, the Grudge girl's in a well, I think, if I remember correctly. And
Oh,
she crawls
my
up,
God,
or
yes.
a bathroom. It's like
No, it's the
one of
well.
those Japanese
It's like,
movies.
yeah, it's water for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, so
Scary.
but one of the scary movies they did a spiff. That's hilarious. Spoof on it.
Spiff.
Spiff, whatever.
I think it's
No,
Spiff is
spoof.
something else, but
Yeah, it's a spoof. They did a spoof on it.
yeah.
Anyway, that freaked me out. I was in the movie theater, like covering my eyes. I think I even might have cried. I was young, probably
How old were you?
less than 12, maybe.
Why were you seeing a movie like that?
Well,
It's at least
I thought I would
PG-13,
be
Tony.
able to do it.
It's at least PG-13.
Well, I went with my mom, dude.
Oh man.
So I don't know. That one got me. That was probably that might be the scariest
Yeah.
for me, or was for me. Now I don't know. I don't really care. Movies.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm still scared of scary movies.
Really?
Oh yeah. I don't watch them anymore.
Yeah.
No.
I don't really watch. Like I don't watch them alone. I don't know.
I'll hide behind
Maybe.
Kayla the whole time. Like,
Really?
she likes scary movies. I hate it. I can't even listen to it. I'll just put on like a Game Boy game and
Just because, like, you get, like, that feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Because, like, my dad doesn't like him, but he just isn't into it. Like, it doesn't scare him. He just is like,
No, I
doesn't
wouldn't be
enjoy
scared.
it at all.
No, I'm not scared of it either. I just don't enjoy it, like you're saying. Like,
Yeah, not
It-
fun for you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got to watch it with someone.
yeah,
You know? It's more, I think that's better. You can talk
I'll
about it. Or
I'll let her watch it while I cower behind her. But
play some handheld system or something.
exactly. Play some Pokemon.
Browse Instagram. Yeah.
Who cares? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
So my fear growing up was E.T.
Really?
Yeah. My
He is an
grandma.
ugly little sucker. Isn't he?
Oh my god! When he has that long neck too, and he goes, and he like starts
That was
running
good.
around.
That was good.
Ugh. So my grandma took my sister and I to the movie theaters. I must have been like, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5, maybe 6. Like
Yeah.
top 6. But so scared of him, and don't remember seeing the movie, but remember images from it, in my head. And every night after that, I literally thought he was in my closet, and he would come out at night and like torture me or something. Like,
That's the worst.
I was so scared, and I would wake up my mom every night saying, "E.T.'s in my closet. I need you to help me go back to sleep."
That's funny.
Oh, it was horrible.
What did she do? She was probably real sweet to you, right?
Oh, super sweet. My mom's super sweet, but it took probably good like 3-4 years to overcome that fear. And what actually made me overcome the fear was to control my dreams a little bit. So I learned to control my dreams at a young age. And what happened was I had a dream of him. Like, literally, he would be chasing me in my dreams.
Yeah.
And I'd be screaming out, but nothing would come out of my mouth.
So are they like reoccurring dreams? Like it would be very similar?
Very similar, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I was petrified of him. And
Yeah.
then I also thought he was in my closet. And one night, while thinking he was in my closet, which was going on for a few years, there was actually scratching at the door.
Really? Like the closet door? or
Yes,
another-
at the closet
Oh,
door
man.
before I went to bed. And I was like, oh my God, he is here. Like, this is it. Like, I can prove it now to my parents.
Yeah.
So I get my parents up. I'm like, they're scratching at my door. So they come running into the room. The light's on, no scratching. I turn the light off. Scratching at the door.
Really?
Yeah. They open the door, nothing's there. Close the door, turn the light back off, scratching at the door. Ended up being a mouse. We never caught the mouse. But man, that like made the fear even more. So, either way, I eventually just dreamt one day that, E.T. came out of the closet. I became friends with him. I was able to talk to him. We started jumping on my bed
Yeah.
and like holding hands or whatever, and literally did not dream about him ever since.
Yeah. They should make a movie about that.
E.T. 3
Yeah.
or 2.
2, probably.
Was there a second one?
I don't think so.
I feel like there might
I don't
have
know.
been.
I was never really into E.T.
I mean, neither was I. I was fucking petrified of him.
But yeah, when I was a kid, I had kind of reoccurring dreams like that too. Or I remember one specifically, I should say. Like 2 or 3 years in a row before Christmas, like the night before Christmas, I remember having dreams that like Santa Claus would come out of the closet in my bedroom with like 2 big ass Rottweilers.
What?
And they would be like attack dogs, and it was so scary. And I don't know why, but I just remember it happening.
I feel like that
before
might be
Christmas.
from a movie.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know. It was,
It's sort of ringing a bell in my head.
but it was scary.
Maybe like a rap video or something.
Maybe. Probably not. I don't know.
Dr. Dre was dressed up as Santa Claus with
Yeah.
2 Rottweilers.
Right.
Who knows? So another topic.
Oh, man.
What?
That was funny. That was good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm petrified of E.T. Or I was. Now I sort of like, I do like him. Like I would love to like start collecting E.T. collectibles.
Yeah.
Just because. Like he was a big part of my fucking life as a kid.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of VT really.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent. I guess I don't really.
Yeah, when he was in that scene and he's like trying to hide from the parents or something, and he's like with all the stuffed animals, and it pans, the video pans to all these stuffed animals in the closet.
Right.
And then it's his face, and then it keeps panning. Oh, that's
That freaked
probably
you out.
what it was.
Really?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Did you have a lot of stuffed animals as a kid?
No, I just had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Or like one at a time.
I had one. My favorite one.
Yeah. All right. So, has anyone ever told you look like a certain celebrity? Like celebrity look-alike?
No.
No famous person or
I
anything?
don't think so.
Yeah. I was trying to think about this, and I don't think you do either.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe back in the day, like when I had like curly hair or something, like people were calling me Bam Margera, but
Really?
yeah, but I was young.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I could see that in some of your older pictures, definitely.
How about you?
And tattoos. Yeah, I've gotten Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that one I can see. But one I got was Woody Harrelson.
No.
Yeah, I don't know
Let me
if it's
look
like
this up.
my nose or something.
No.
But yeah, I don't know.
So
He was in that Zombieland movie, if you remember that. And I think they're making another one of those.
oh,
That's a good one.
A little bit, like blonde hair. It's not your nose.
I don't think he has blonde hair. I think he was bald. Is bald, or like real short brown hair.
I don't know. Sort of like
Well,
a
you
younger
can look it up
version.
and see. Yeah.
We were watching Ink Masters like a year ago, my wife and I,
Yeah.
and there was a guy, I forget his name, but man, he looked exactly like you, like 10 years older than you,
Really?
with bags under his eyes, more tattoos.
Well, do I have bags under my eyes?
No, he had bags under
Oh, okay.
under his eyes, but we were always rooting for him because we're like, this is Tony.
Yeah,
That's
that's funny.
Tony.
And how about we went to Press Play in Lancaster, Lidditz,
Mm-hmm.
wherever that was? Is that right?
Yeah.
Which one is it? Lidditz, Lancaster?
Lidditz.
Lidditz. Yeah.
No, Lancaster.
Well, anyway, there was some girl behind the counter, and she
Oh,
said
yeah.
I look like some guy from a
YouTube channel.
Yeah, YouTube channel.
Yeah, I
can't
forget
remember what it is.
what that was, but
And she took a picture with me.
she loved you.
Yeah, she loved me.
She wanted you.
Yeah, she was alright. Not my type.
You should have got her number.
No. She's probably still there if I ever change my mind.
All right, another topic before we get to video games. How much do you think is appropriate when it comes to tipping a waiter or a bartender or a delivery person? All three different things.
Alright. So I have some pretty solid views on this. I think, like, if you're going out to eat at a restaurant, even if you get, like, you go out for breakfast, that's pretty cheap, $6-7. I think minimum tip is like $5.
Really?
You know, ever. Yeah, that's what I try and do, at least.
No matter what.
Yeah, minimum of 5. Other than that,
For a waiter or
pretty
waitress.
much 20% or above, unless the service actually wasn't good. I try not to go by the food, you know, because that's not really the servers.
Mm-hmm.
And I
So-
don't really have that many bad experiences.
What
with
about a
food.
bartender then?
Well, $1 per drink, I guess, is regular. Unless some people have a theory, I guess, like if you tip them real good in the beginning, they'll come serve you first.
Yeah.
You know, if you're at a busy bar. But
Yeah.
we don't go out. I don't go out. You know, like
We
that.
don't go out
You
that
go
much
sit
anymore.
at a bar, sit at a
Yeah.
brewery or something. There's no problem to get a drink, really.
Usually not. Sometimes yes, and that's the worst. Especially when it's not busy.
Yeah. And I mean, there's nothing you can really do.
So, when it comes to bartending and like tipping a bartender, I would always tip $1 no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I was told. $1 per drink.
$1 per drink. If anything, tip $2 for the first drink.
Yep.
You know,
I agree with that.
and then everything else $1. So if it's a $6 beer, now it's a $7 beer.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's how I calculate.
And it's different when it comes like I'm a cash person when I go out. You know,
Yeah.
I like paying right there and then. That way I can leave without
Forgetting to pay the bill.
without
And
forgetting
leaving
paying the
someone
bill,
else to pay
which we've done before. Sorry, Jake. FYI. Luckily, we paid you back, but yeah, we do that. You know, and it happens here and there. But I feel like once you get a bill, you know, if you put your credit card down or if they just start a tab for you, If it's just drinks, it might be different than just $1. The 20% might not cover that. Just $1 per drink.
Yeah, I think most drinks are around $5, so $6, so it's pretty close.
Yeah, it is. All right, you're right.
It's close. I mean, use your judgment. You can usually count how many drinks you've had.
Yeah. So what about delivery?
I don't know, man. I really don't get food delivered. And I think a lot of places now, they, include it. Like, especially if you order online, it tells you, right? Delivery charges included.
Yeah. So we just ordered pizza and wings, and it was like on special $17.99, but then it ended up being $21.13, and she told me it's like $1 something delivery fee, this and that, but the special is still $17.99. I mean, tax too.
Yeah, and I mean the drivers get paid their hourly, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they always get the delivery fee or what, but
So with the pizza shop that just delivered, like they're literally right down the street, but we started having beers. We didn't want to go out. We had to set up for this podcast, so $3. Like you drove 2 miles to my house, if that.
yeah.
Here's $3. You got your hourly. I don't think that's a big deal. I feel like when it comes to customer service, though, and being a waiter, being a bartender, and talking to the customer, talking to the people that are actually ordering stuff.
A lot more goes into that.
Yeah. You should give them more money. And I'm always a 20%er, no matter what.
Yeah.
Always 20%.
Yeah,
if
try
not
to keep
25%.
that at the minimum.
Yeah. 20% is minimum, for sure. So if you're going out your way, absolutely, I want to tip you way better because I know what you're making. Like, you're making shit, especially in PA. $2.83 an hour.
Yeah.
Is the minimum. And that's horrible. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, they live off tips.
They live off tips. Yeah. So, yeah, treat your bartenders, treat your waiters, waitresses, and delivery people a little less, but treat them well, too. So, you want to talk about games?
Yeah, let's talk about some games. You were playing something new. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
What is it for Super Nintendo?
Super Nintendo.
All right.
So this is a Japan exclusive game. It's called Ganpuru.
How does it get over here?
So this is a ROM hack, like a English translation game. So this is a reproduction game that I have. And I forget who actually recommended this to me. Might have just been like a website looking up like Earthbound like games or Zelda like games, and I came across this. So it's called Ganpuru Gunman's Proof. And it's a really cool game. Really cool graphics, like cute graphics, great sound to it. It's a Western game that's also an RPG with action-based progression with it.
All right.
So it's like Zelda when it comes to the dungeons.
Okay.
But the dungeons are very simple. You're a gunman, so you're shooting guns instead of slinging swords.
You're like a cowboy.
You're a cowboy.
Yeah.
But you're a kid, too.
Oh, wow.
You just shoot people. I'm not sure if you can really upgrade your gun. No, you can actually. You can upgrade your gun to, like, different guns. But this great, like, Western tune is going on throughout the song, or, like, throughout the game.
Yeah.
And the quality of the game is great. Like, just the interactions with the NPC characters, like, it's quirky. It reminds me of Earthbound. The graphics remind me of Earthbound. The layout of the game is very Zelda-ish, but simple. I believe it's only like a 5 to 6 hour game.
Oh, okay.
I played for 2 hours, loved it, saved it. I had to learn how to save it. I had to look up how to save it, which you have to go back to your parents' house and sleep in the bed to save it. And then I go back the next day, like in real life, to play it, and my save file's not there. So the battery must have died within the game.
Oh.
Very unfortunate, but I want to actually, I'll probably after this weekend switch out the battery and replay it and finish it. It's a great game.
So there's a battery in the cartridge, or what?
When it comes to save files for cartridge games, there's a battery that will save it. So like any like Pokemon game,
Yeah.
there's a little battery, like a watch battery,
Oh, really?
that saves it. Yeah.
I never knew it.
So when you can't save a game, when it just like goes to new game,
Yeah.
and after you save it goes back to new game, that
Yeah.
means the battery's dead.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how cartridge games were, which makes sense. Like the Dreamcast kiosk that I have,
Yeah.
I need to switch out the battery for that.
Yeah, I knew that thing has like an internal clock or whatever. Right?
It does,
Yeah.
but the battery's dead. So every time I load it up,
It's 12 a.m.
yeah, 12 a.m. at like 1998 or something. Yeah, and it's like, this is 20 years old, but okay. So you have to go through that before you get to the main part of it. So actually, my buddy Tyler Manning's Game Corner, shout out to you. He just sent me a link to this like mod for the Dreamcast that he wants to do for my Dreamcast. And I'd like to have him on probably the next podcast or the following one.
Soon, definitely.
I
like Tyler.
He's a cool gamer.
Definitely.
He knows his shit. So shout out to you, Tyler, and your Game Corner.
Shout out Tyler.
I want to know more about your Game Corner. So, you told me that you just beat a game.
Yeah, I would play Journey for the PS3.
And?
I liked it a lot. Let me tell you. At first, I was pretty skeptical, pessimistic. I was like,
Why?
I don't know. It just seemed like it started out slow. Wasn't a style of game I'm used to playing at all. I don't know if I've ever played.
Can you even call it a
It's
game,
like a
really?
puzzle game. Yeah.
I mean, I played it and beat it.
I
But
think
like
it's on a system. It's a game to me.
Well, yes, but like starting off, like it's like, what am I doing right now? Like, what is this? Is how I felt.
Yeah, they don't really give you much.
They don't tell you anything.
And
really.
it's one of those things like where
You just learn it.
you learn the moves as you go along. So like even if you knew the buttons to press, you couldn't do it until you learn it. And I don't know if I like that. And so you start, it's like 2 buttons you play with. Like you steer and then you got X or whatever. I don't know.
Like X's jump or something.
Yeah, and you got to get like charged up to jump. I don't want to give any spoilers. It's a good game.
That's not a spoiler. Controls are not spoilers.
All right. Well, it's fun. At first it was slow for me, and then I don't know. The story of it is really beautiful.
The scenery is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, and
And especially on a PS3, like an older generation system.
yeah, it was so good.
It's immaculate.
And they really in that game, they almost force you to see it in the best perspective. Like there's certain times during the game where they change the camera angle and you can't really change it, but it's like beautiful shots,
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I really appreciated that. And the storyline, definitely. I don't know. You go around and you collect like little
They're not pages.
Post-it notes or something.
They're like capes or whatnot.
I
They're
don't know.
scarves. I think they're scarves.
Yeah, or what's scrolls maybe.
Scrolls.
Something like
Scrolls or scars.
that. Yeah.
So like you're this character in this open world that's expansive, and it's really simple puzzles, but also you don't really know until you explore. Like really, the name of the game is what it is, and it's journey. Like you need to journey through it to figure out how to do what's next. And really, each level, which it doesn't tell you when the next level is what, they all just flow into each other.
Yeah. Well, you walk through like a portal.
And
for
they
each one, I think.
yeah, and they just keep getting more and more beautiful and more expansive. And honestly, the last level, like near the very end, was just amazing to me. Like how everything kept opening up and going like crazy.
It kind of, at the end of it, man, it kind of pushes you. Like you really want to. The game fights back,
Yeah,
like,
no, I failed
you really
a couple
wanna
times.
Get in there and
Yeah,
finish it. You're like, oh, I just want to
yeah,
do the next thing. What's next?
yeah.
And you told me it was a short game. I think it took me an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole time I'm like, kind of waiting, like, where's this going?
Yeah,
I want to see, and it's almost like the end of it drags out, but not in a bad way.
not in a bad way. I thought, honestly, it was a great experience. It wasn't like Firewatch as a short game.
Oh no,
Because there's no story behind it, whereas Firewatch was all story and plot based.
Yeah, so I feel like there's like a lot of inferring in that game. Like I was guessing, the whole
Yes,
time through. I was
absolutely.
like, man, I wonder, oh, is this person like making their journey to heaven, or like is
Mhm.
this they're going back to their homeland? What
Yeah.
the heck's going on?
Like, where are they? What are they planning on doing?
Yeah, how'd they get here? Where are they going?
Why are they doing this?
Exactly.
So
So that was cool because I was thinking about that the whole time,
Yeah.
and I definitely appreciated that part of the game.
yeah. So I thought there was a lot of unknowing, like you said, that your mind then, as a viewer of it and the gamer of it, makes up for it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty of it as well. Like, not just graphically and musically and all that, all the senses are being played with, but the subconscious is also being played with too, because you're guessing what's happening too
Yeah.
and what the underlying, meaning of it all is.
Yeah. I liked a lot too when like the creatures, the scroll creatures or whatever, like kind of bond with you. They
Mhm.
become like your friends. I don't know that.
Yeah.
I like that part a lot. It made me
It's
smile.
a good sound too when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I guess that's a big part of the game too. The sounds.
Yeah.
But scenery, amazing. I would play it just to see that, even if you're not into.
Absolutely.
What kind of game would like? It's a puzzle game, I guess. That's what you would call it, or what?
It's an indie game. I forget the creator of it. My wife, for my birthday last year, took me to DC to see this like crazy like museum exhibit full of video games, and unfortunately there was no Nintendo, but it was all PlayStation, Xbox, and Sega, and like some other obscure like consoles.
Yeah.
But they were highlighting that artist, that director or video gamer
Yeah.
creator of it, and he had the other two games there too that are in that expansion that I let you borrow. So it's Journey, it's Flower, and it's something else. I forget. But they're all very unique games. Did you play any of those? Did you try any of those?
No, I didn't try the other ones yet.
So Flower's insane. Like, I tried that. I have no idea what the end goal is or like how to like advance it or whatnot, but you use the motion control of the PS3 controller.
Yeah, well, that's how Journey was too, and I
A little
didn't
bit.
really like that.
Was it like that?
Yeah, you would tilt left and right to like change the viewpoint of your character.
Okay.
So I didn't really like that,
I forgot about
but
that.
mostly because I was like at the slow parts, I was trying to walk and like check Instagram at the
Oh,
same
yeah?
time. So like
You
the
can't be doing
control
that.
would
You
like
can't be
lean.
doing that.
Well, it was slow. I'm like walking through a tunnel, see what's going on.
Yeah. So one thing that I did read about Journey, like when it first came out, it blew up. Like it was
Yeah.
like the most amazing art video game ever. Like it's not necessarily a video game, it's an experience,
Yeah.
And if you're hooked up with PlayStation Online, you'd actually see other people in your game that were on the journey with you.
Really?
Yeah. But you don't see that now
Because no one's playing it.
because no one's playing it,
Well,
unfortunately.
that would be a lot cooler,
Right?
maybe, I think. Yeah,
right?
I
Like
would
it's not
that.
a multiplayer game, but you get to see all these other people
Yeah.
like doing everything that you're doing.
Well, I
too.
like that idea.
Yeah. It's a great concept. And unfortunately, people don't play old games that much, or they do, but so obscure when they do play it,
Yeah.
So, another game I've been playing that I don't really want to talk about yet because
Let's just touch on it. I know what it is.
it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been playing it for a while, on and off, and I really like it, surprisingly. I was off of Assassin's Creed for a while after Black Flag. I said, no more Assassin's Creed. Like, this is the same game over and over again.
Yep.
This is dumb. This is giving me the game. Like, it's just letting me choose whatever I want to do, and it's too easy. It's the same thing that I've been playing for the past 3 games. Like, Black
Yeah.
Flag was cool because of the boat mechanics, but I didn't finish it. And the previous 2 I did finish, and I enjoyed them. But after playing the same game over and over again, just like Far Cry, like, it's the same fucking game. And don't enjoy the same game. Like, if you make a new game, change it up a little bit,
Yeah.
have the same mechanics, but also like change it up enough that
Yeah,
you're,
what are you going to play the same game in like a different town
yeah,
every year?
pretty
or
much.
2 years?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
So after listening to other podcasts and seeing people post about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, how it was so amazing, I caved, I bought it, and I'm so happy that I did. Like,
Yeah, I think I'm going to get that next. I liked it.
no, you need to get God
played
of
a little
War.
bit. Okay.
God of War. It won Game of the Year.
All right.
Please buy that. Please. You'll
Well,
beat
then,
it.
God of War and Assassin's
Yes.
Creed are on my list.
Well, I'll let you borrow Assassin's Creed.
Well, you got to beat it first. I
Yes.
feel like it's a long game.
It's a very long game. So I'm only at like level 20, and one thing that I do love about it is that the leveling up system is very, very balanced. Like, you don't level up very fast in the beginning. The
Okay.
leveling takes time. There's so much to explore. You get a little experience from that. You get very minimal experience for killing people. You get very minimal experience for everything that you do. So every time that you level up, you feel like you're accomplishing something. And every time that you level up, you can get a new ability, which makes you a little stronger in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Like, you can make your weapons poisonous. You can do like a fast attack with your weapon, whatever. The fighting is very simple. It's mainly R1 and R2 on the PS4. So that was a little disappointment to me, but with all the extra abilities, it sort of makes sense too.
Really? So, what'd you think about? Because I played a little bit on your game, but what'd you think about like the climbing and stuff?
I like it.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like not that challenging. Like I wish it was more like Breath of the Wild. I think.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
That you have like a stamina bar or what?
Kinda, yeah. And it was like, I mean, you can pretty much just like
You
go up
climb
and down
anything.
anything.
Yeah.
As long as you want.
And I feel like that's fun. Every time I see her climb, like, I play as the female protagonist, and I'm like, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
I wish that was me. But no, I think it's fine. Like, with that type of gameplay, completely fine. With Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
completely different. Like, there's certain areas in that game that you can't explore until you have enough stamina.
Yep.
Assassin's Creed is like, explore everything. This world is so ginormous.
So you can go anywhere at any time, really?
You can, but enemies might be more difficult.
Okay.
So you can aim your bow at enemies and see what level they're at.
Yeah.
Or you can shoot up your falcon or eagle
And
check them out that way to see their level. So if it comes up as a red skull, you know that even if you attack them, you're not going to really hurt them at all. And they're going to kill you in like 1 or 2 hits. So you just avoid that area until you level up more. But, I mean, the equipment's great. Like, the leveling up is great. Wherever you defeat an area, like a fort, you take over a fort or whatever, any equipment that you gather there is essentially very close to your level. So it might not be the best, but it might be better than what you have too.
Yeah.
And I love that. Like, so it keeps it very equal to like what you're dealing with, like where you're at in that game. And right now, like where I'm at level 20, like I'm seeing enemies that are around my level, either level 18 to either level 21, But if I venture out way farther than where I'm at, then I am seeing red skulls, and I'm like, I shouldn't be here. But it's all about exploring. It's beautiful. I mean, there's so much to see. A lot of it is very similar to the old Assassin's Creed. But the whole, like, they do have boats. They do have ships. Horse is so nice. Your horse doesn't die after falling off a cliff.
Is that right?
Like Red Dead.
Yeah.
I jump off of cliffs all the time. It will fall very hard. I'll lose a lot of life. But then I regain it right away. Yeah. It's nice.
How many of those games do they have now? 6? 5?
Oh, probably more than that. So much.
Yeah, they make a new one every couple of years.
Yeah. But this one's great. Like, they've been updating it all the time. you can literally have sex with any gender, which is great too.
Cool.
Honestly, it's really cool. I don't know. Anytime that comes up, that option, like, let me take you back there and show me how naughty you are.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm always like, yeah, let's see where this goes, you know? It was super funny. This one guy, I mean, this isn't really a spoiler, but it is, but it's not a main storyline. But this one guy was like, I can't perform as much as my wife wants me to perform. And the wife is like, I need you to go get a bull testicle or a bear testicle and a deer scrotum. So you have to kill a bear and a deer. And you get the items as soon as you kill both of those animals. And you go back to her, and she's like, oh, I got all this for you. I'm going to make this remedy so you can last. And he's like, you're going to kill me, woman. You're going to kill me. Like, I'm too old for this.
Yeah,
like, she's like 60
arts.
plus, you know? And the one option came up being like, well, I will satisfy you. You know, and I'm the woman protagonist. And she's like, oh, yeah? And he's like, go for it. And literally, he's sitting outside. Like, it doesn't show any sex, but he's sitting outside of the house.
Yeah.
And it goes from day to night, night to day, day to night, night to day.
Oh, they're in there
like literally like
getting
3.5
to it, dude.
days. And I come back out.
Dang.
Yeah. And I come back out. And I go to the husband. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's satisfied now. Or something like so weird. But he's like, thank you so much. And like gives me
Wow.
like more money. Yeah. It was great.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, I love it. There's so much humor to it too. Like it's
Yeah.
just, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
natural. That's human nature. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Human nature. Yeah.
Yeah. I plan on talking about it more. I think it's a great game. I think
Yeah. Once I play it, we'll do a podcast on it.
if you have an Xbox, PS4, definitely get it. It's worth it. If you were a skeptic like I was about Assassin's Creed, like it's completely different. And like I was saying, like the ship mechanics are so much easier, so much nicer to like go into battle with random ships. If you're going against the Spartans, if you're going against the Athenians, if you're just going against a random like pirate, like so simple. You board their ship and you attack them, steal their treasure, get back. Like it's great. And one thing also that I wanted to say is, so there's Spartans and Athenians.
Okay.
You're a nomad essentially. Like you don't choose either side. I'm not sure once the game advances if you do choose a side or not near the end, but you're more on the fence with everyone and you're helping both of them. You're essentially trying to take down both powers and weakening both powers to benefit you and benefit the other team or whatever, you know, or country. So there's times where you can get into like a serious battle where like the Spartans are like, hey, do you want to help us fight this battle? And you say yes. So you get into this battle and literally it's like 60 to 80 people on this like war fucking playground, not playground, but like
Battlefield.
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been
Basically
drinking.
the same thing.
Yeah.
A war. What did you call
War
it?
playground.
War playground. Yeah.
So you get into this battlefield and there's like 80 people fighting, like your team 40, their team 40. And once you kill people, once you see people getting killed on both sides, you see like their power dwindling.
Okay.
So you eventually like get to like the biggest guy, the captain, the boss or whatever.
Yeah.
And once you kill him, it's over. You know, like you won or you die, which that's happened to me too. And you either have to replay it again or just take the loss.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. Like I've never seen that many characters like on the same screen that can all essentially attack you or you can attack all of them. Like it's phenomenal. It's a great game.
Yeah, it's good. The little bit I played, half hour I played, I liked it a lot. So I want to get it. I want to try it out.
Yeah, I'll let you borrow it. So anything else?
No, man, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. thanks everyone for joining us.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Make sure you follow Precisely Podcast at Precisely Podcast on Instagram. Give us a follow. Give us comments on the pictures. Definitely DM us some feedback.
If there's anything you want to hear us talk about, any games, we'll play the games, review it, and we'll talk about it. And
anything. Yeah. Even if we don't have the game, we'll buy the game.
That's right.
Unless it's very stupid expensive.
Yeah, then we probably can't afford it.
Yeah. So hit us up, Precisely Podcast. Give me a follow if you're not already at Beau's_game room or Tony at Precisely_Tony.
That's right.
Have a good night, guys.
We out.
Out.